I'm Deirdre Palmer, President of the Uniting Church in Australia. I'm here in Nadi, Fiji for my first President's Conference. The theme of the conference is For the Whole Creation. It builds on our assemblies and the whole of the Uniting Church's commitment to engaging in God's reconciliation and renewal of the whole creation. We've heard from the Reverend James Bhagwan, who is the General Secretary of the Pacific Conference of Churches, the impacts on local communities that have to relocate because of the rising seawater and the effects on agricultural crops. We've heard from Seth Carroll, who is working with Uniting World, how the communities of Kiribati and Tuvalu are affected by climate change. We have been encouraged to be in solidarity with the Methodist Church in Fiji as it addresses these issues. And we've had wonderful Bible studies together with Reverend Dr. Vicky Balabansky. She has encouraged us to go deeper in the text. We've explored with one another, what does it mean to be engaged in the whole of creation and God's renewing activity? We've also been in conversation about gender justice. This is an emphasis that we share with our partners, the Methodist Church in Fiji. We are committed to inviting people into relationships that are mutual and equal and life-giving for women and men, for girls and boys, because God intends that we live in relationships where all of us can flourish. We've worshipped together with the Methodist Church in Fiji. Music is a major part of the formation of Christian disciples. We've talked about that in a session on formation in Christian discipleship. How do we nurture people in faith, invite them into life-giving relationship with Christ, and empower them to participate in God's transforming mission in the world? We've done this in conversations around tables, in sharing stories of who's nurtured us in faith, and how our communities are seeking to nurture children and young people and older adults. We have built friendships here at the President's Conference that I hope will continue throughout the years. We've built friendships with our Methodist Church in Fiji partners. We've heard from them about their hopes and visions for their church, and we're reminded that as a global communion of churches, we have so much in common in our following of Jesus. It's been such a joy to be here together. We've sung together, we're going to dance together, we've shared meals together and in Holy Communion. Thanks be to God for this wonderful opportunity.